Scene summary. The car on the railroad tracks. Characters involved. Carter Horton is not in this film, but the character you're thinking of is Evan Lewis, or more likely, Rory Peters and Tim Carpenter. However, the scene you're referencing most clearly aligns with Rory's death and the fate of a character named Brian at the railroad track scene. In the sequence, a car stalls on railroad tracks, and one of the survivors is trapped inside. Another survivor is trying to help pull him out. Emotions rise. There's yelling, arguing, panic. One of the men, most likely Eugene or Rory, says something like, "I'm not gonna die." And someone else snaps back, "Oh, you will. You're dead. Your dad's dead. You're taking me with you." Just as one character escapes the car, the train crashes into it, and moments later, a loose metal shard debris from the impact flies through the air and decapitates one of the men in an instant. Symbolic interpretation. You're dead. You will be. You're taking me with you. These are energetic accusations, signs that death is near, and someone senses it. The phrase "you're taking me with you" is a spiritual truth. In karmic systems, people often die in soul clusters, especially if they're energetically entangled. The fear and blame being thrown around attract death's attention even more. The decapitation by metal shard, sudden, slicing, precise, symbolic of final judgment or swift karma. In many ancient myths, decapitation represents severance from logic, the inability to learn a soul lesson in time. The ego being cut off from spirit. Train is fate in motion. It cannot be stopped, turned, or reasoned with. Once the wheels are set in motion, you either move or get mowed down. The fact that someone almost escapes only to be killed by secondary debris reinforces the theme: you can't cheat death. You can only delay it or reroute it. Deeper vibration. Words are spells in Final Destination. When someone says, "You're dead," it's not just an insult. It activates the design. The emotional frequency of fear, guilt, and blame attracts death like a magnet. This is why the argument invites the shard.